Hey everyone, I'm Genevieve. Thanks for joining me today for this 15-minute yoga class to create space. And what I mean by creating space is creating space in the mind as well as in the body. So what you can expect from this class is to feel rejuvenated and reset. So if your mind is feeling really full right now and bogged down with a bunch of tasks, to-dos, stresses, or just things that got to get done, this practice will help just to clear and create a bit more space within your mind so that you can think clearly and feel clear. And it will also help to open up the major joints in the body so that you can feel spacious and more expansive, less stiff. So when you're ready, meet me at the top of the mat. For this class, you can have a couple of blocks if you have them. If not, it's completely optional without. Come to stand in mountain pose. So here we have our big toes together and our hands come to our heart center. And just feel rooted in through the feet. See if you can find the four corners of the feet and the inner and outer foot on the toe pads and the ball of the foot. And then see if you can find even weight in the heel as well. Feel a lift in the arches of the feet and find that energy drawing all the way up the legs into the pelvis, which extends up through the torso and the crown of the head. Feel the toes spreading wide. Try and lay one toe down at a time on the floor. So really our toes are like fingers on our feet. So we should be able to move them like fingers on our hands. Feel length in the spine. And breathe here. Close the eyes if it helps you go internal. Anything that's bombarding your mind right now, try and breathe space in between those thoughts. And with each breath, maybe the thoughts drift a little farther away from you, like they're floating away into midair. Maybe they're floating away on a fluffy white cloud. And just trust that whatever is really important, you will remember after this class. It will come back to you. Deep breath in through the nose. Fill all the way up to the collarbones. And deep breath out. Keep the length in the spine. Gently flutter the eyes open. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe gaze up at the thumbs as they touch. Exhale, hands through heart center as you hinge at the hips, folding forward for Uttanasana. Bend the knees if you're feeling roundness in the low back. Let the head drop. Creating space here in the back of the legs. Inhale, hands come to shins. Pull the weight forward so the hips are over top of the heels. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, hands come out beside you, in front of you, thumbs touch. Keep those thumbs in line with your nose as you reach all the way up. Watch where you're going. And exhale, hands through heart center. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, dive forward. We'll do that again. Inhale, hands to shins, look up, reach the heart open, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, hands come out in front, straight, strong arms, sweep the body up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Good, one more of those. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, dive forward, find length. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees here, step the right foot back, coming into a lunge position. If you have blocks, bring them on either side of the hips and feel space in the front of the right hip. Now, to get to the other side, we're gonna do a few little core activating jump lunges here. So you'll take a deep breath in, deep breath out as you hop and switch. Do it again, hop and switch, hop and switch. Good, stay here, we're on the other side now. Open up through that left hip. Now, if those jumps were a bit too much for you, you can always just step back and step forward. Knee over top of ankle here. Coming into our jump switches again, take a deep breath in. Exhale, jump switch, and one more time. Good, and staying here, drop the back knee, inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Bring the left hand to the left knee, sweep right arm up and side bend over. Pull the hips back in space here. Feel the right side of the tailbone drawing underneath you to create more space in the right hip. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Come back up to a lunge. Step back into plank here, whether you're on your blocks or on your floor, and step the right foot forward. Drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Right hand to right knee, extend left arm over, pull the hips back. This is one of my favorite poses to create space in the side body and in the hips. Really good if you're used to sitting a lot. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Remove your blocks. Plant your hands at the front of your mat, step back. Lift the hips back up into downward facing dog. Stretch here. Glide forward into plank. Make sure shoulders are over top of wrists. So if your stance is too short, your shoulders will extend over top or forward of the wrists. So just back the feet up until the shoulders are right over top of the wrists. Then lift the hips back up, downward dog. Feet hip distance apart, hands or shoulder distance apart. Inhale, step the right foot forward and come to face the long side of your mat, coming into a wide leg forward bend. So I like to back the heels up to the back of the mat. That way I know the heels are in good alignment. Then forward fold. Make sure the heels are in line with the second and third toes, so they're tracking right in line with each other. Again, you can have your blocks here to fold forward if your hands don't quite reach the floor. We're working for a flat back here, and try to keep the bum in line with the heels. So tendency here is to lean back, which dumps a lot of weight into the joints. We want to activate those muscles by pulling the weight forward into the toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold down once more. Good, then take one block or hand to floor. Place your hand flat on the block. Inhale, keep the hips steady as you twist. Exhale, come down. Replace that hand with the left hand. Inhale, twist. And exhale, come back down. Good, remove your block. Hands come to your hips. Inhale, sweep all the way up to standing. Heel toe those feet together and come to lay on your back. Extend the left leg out in front of you and pull the right knee in. Maybe the left leg hovers off the floor for a moment. Feel like that left leg is being stretched out to a wall in front of you. You're trying to reach a wall, touch the wall. Use the breath. And take the right leg and exhale it over towards the left, coming into a spinal twist. Keep the right shoulder rooted on the ground as best as you can. And you can cactus your arm, your right arm here, or extend it straight out in line with the shoulder so that you look like a T in the upper body. If it feels okay, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, bring the body back up. Bend up through the left leg, cross right ankle over top of left knee. Draw it in for your figure four. Feel the tailbone rooting down towards the floor, and make sure both feet are flexed here. Exhale, left foot comes down to the floor, right foot comes down to the floor. Extend right leg all the way out and draw your left knee in. Let right leg hover off the floor, flex both feet. So both legs are engaged here. And exhale, cross that left knee over towards the right, coming into a spinal twist. And let the left shoulder root onto the ground as best as you can. You can cactus that left arm or extend it straight out. Feel the left hip drawing down and away from you. Again, finding more space in the hip and the low back. Use your breath. And inhale back up to center. Cross left knee over top of right ankle. Coming into our figure four. Exhale, release both legs down onto the ground. Extend yourself out into one straight line. Make sure your full body is on the mat. And let the heels fall in and the toes fall out. Hands are resting beside you, palms facing up. You can push into the back of your head to lift the shoulders underneath the body a little bit more. And here, surrender. Creating space in the mind as you let your practice go and let any agenda go. Not trying to control anything in Shavasana, just letting the body be. Keeping quiet in the mind and in the body. Avoid the urge to fidget. Keep the eyes closed to keep this time internal. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And gently wiggle the fingers and the toes. And you're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Otherwise, roll onto your right side. Push yourself up into a seated position. Try and keep the internal peace that you've created here. Hands come to heart center. Keep the eyes closed. And just take notice if you've created more space anywhere in the body or mind. Try and keep the eyes closed. And just take notice if you've created any more space in the body or mind. your hands to your forehead, reminding us all to be clear in our thoughts, words, and actions as we go about our day. Thank you for taking this time to create more space in your body. Now take it off the mat. Bowing forward, namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.